Hello, 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 everybody. Here we go. We're back with another stream for a short Odyssey. I wonder what features he has added into the game. Progress has been fast and awesome. Well, thank you there, Hayal. And Olaf as well. Sorry I'm late. I was watching the World Cup. My country, Canada, was competing against Morocco. Unfortunately, we did not win. We're out of the tournament now, but, you know, it was great to see us while we were there, and, I'm happy to have seen us. But that is how she rolls sometimes. But with that, why don't we just get back to the stream? So we did work on Behemoth here last time. And I did a little bit more work on him off stream. So why don't we take a look at him? I'll kind of show him off, hopefully. Hey, Firefly, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So let's give ourselves a weapon here. I'm going to see maybe if I'm going to give us the Kriegsmesser. And then also the Cutlass and see how they do. Each of them against Behemoth, because I feel like I haven't really figured out what I still need to work on his, like, moveset and everything. So it's still really easy to cheese him. But he's gonna, yeah. So it's pretty easy to dodge. Ow. Oh, shit. No, apparently not so easy to cheese him. I got hit real bad. I guess he's kind of, so we gotta go to his foot and start just smacking him, right? But yeah, once we're underneath him, like, even though I got really smacked up by that one hit, I can probably just take him out like this. It's gonna take a lot of hits, so I probably need to adjust his health and everything. Or, like, maybe give him, like, a weak spot on the eye that you can hit. Or something. Yeah, but, like, right now, he's not backing up, right? Which he should be. Or he will need to be. I don't know if I'll work on that today, but, I just want to show off what we did. So we're going to get him real down to really low health here. And then we can see his death animation, I guess. Okay, so I think a couple more. Yeah, one more hit's going to kill him. So let's... Look at it. Oh, shit, he's going to fall on us. Oh, we died because he fell on us. Shit. That's annoying. Okay, so I need to work on that, because if you're underneath him, he's gonna fall on you and kill you. But let me just show you the whole death animation that we had for Behemoth. So oh wait, no, that's not the right one. I'm supposed to look in here. So if we take Behemoth and we look at him from this area, and then we set his health to 0, and then we unpause, he turns into a ragdoll. But the thing is, the ragdoll fell on us and killed us, which is not ideal. But one of the cool things about the ragdoll is that it's persistent. So, if we roll up to here, this is gonna stick around. And we can, like, climb on it and shit. So... if we roll up to Behemoth here, we can just kind of like we can push on his fingers and stuff, and they kind of move. We can like smack him. The rest of his body is like a little bit heavier, so we can like climb on it, you know. And now we're like on top of him. We could, oh shit. But it's just like a little bit of cool, I think it's just a little bit of a cool thing to have, just the boss sitting around here for the rest of the game, and you can just like remember your boss battle against him. So I think that's pretty cool. Also his eye like jiggles, so if I hit the eye, wait, yeah, see, you can bounce it around. It like moves. Yeah. Anyway, I suppose we should do the drink today, because I do have a drink today. I know everybody loves the drinks. So I think I'm about to get banned in another country for today's drink. I think we're going to get banned by Israel for the next drink. We'll see. We have Palestine soda. Which is, strangely enough, not from the state of Palestine. It's from Sweden. So from the nation of Sweden, we have Palestine soda. I guess it's like, you know, maybe Pepsi and Coke are too genocidal, I guess. So we have our non-genocidal soda, which I guess we can be happy about. And I support that message, I guess. So let's see how it tastes. Yeah, it tastes like a cola. It tastes like a cola. It's exactly what it says. But anyway, yeah. Let's continue. So I guess we got to figure out what we're, like. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted to share with Behemoth. So if we go back and we load that save, let's get him to chase us. Only difference is the word. Yeah. I'm not, yeah. But we can, if you... Okay, this is kind of fun. So if we get him to chase us... Come on. Oh, wait. It didn't work. Oh, he has to hit it. He has to hit it. So let's get him to hit this tree. No. Come on. Oh, he's supposed to knock over the tree. Oh, there we go. There we go. He knocked over the tree. Haha. It's too slow. The... yeah. But yeah, you can see there's still some work we need to do with Behemoth here. But yeah, the biggest problem is just he's really easy to cheese. So like now that I'm back here, he's not coming towards us. So what I think we can do is I'm gonna go edit Behemoth's script again, and we're gonna tweak some of these variables here. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute that for now, and then I'm gonna go back to our stream playlist, so we can get some background music while we're doing that. One second. So much copyrighted music I want to play but can't. So let's play our copyright-free playlist here. And then, so the issue here is that if we're in the attack state, we turn towards the player instead of, or sorry, if we're close enough, we turn towards the player instead of actually attacking, right? Instead of moving backwards. So we need some way to move him backwards. So basically, I'm going to copy this, and this is going to be move towards point, and there's not going to be move towards point backwards. Yeah. So this looks in the direction. So this is our current position. This is our target position. So how do we have this set up? Okay, so if this is checking if the player is behind us. Actually, I think we can literally... I think we can just actually delete all this. And this is going to be move to point, and then we'll add just a parameter here. Which is... it's going to be bool look backward. So basically, or it's going to be walk backward. So, or actually, it's going to be a float, and it's going to be direction sign. So it's going to be like a 1 or a -1. And we're going to, by default, we're going to set that to 1. And we're going to multiply... wait, 1 second. Yeah, we're gonna multiply this by -1, or multiply it by the direction, which might be -1. So direction sign times direction, and then also for the orientation, because the orientation is facing in the opposite direction that we are. So we're gonna multiply it also by this forward vector. So now. Yeah, also that's... We can get rid of a call there. So. Cool, so now we can simply set this when we're moving backwards to -1, and he will walk backwards. So, how do we set state attacking? So this is player distance. What we actually want is we want the player distance from the target point, right? So I'm gonna move this in here. Yeah. In fact, I'm actually gonna... No, actually we should have it in here. So this is gonna be if, I'm thinking 1 second. Player position -2 player times... Okay, so... I want to see how far the player is from the target point. Or from the point that is actually underneath our thing. So, if the distance between my current position, so position, this is going to be position plus target direction, or actually, which is actually just going to be, wait, I'm thinking. That's the distance between the target point and my point. Okay, I guess that is actually correct. Even though it's just adding position back onto the target direction, which gives us target point. But that seems wrong. We want our distance. Oh, actually. Okay, because we want our distance between position and position plus target direction. But actually, that's just target direction dot magnitude. So if the target direction is and yeah. Also, this should be okay, so auto distance to target equals this. And then we actually need to divide that by that. And then that should work. Okay, so if the distance to target is less than, let's say 2 meters, we're gonna do that. We're gonna attack the target. Okay, cool. Now I gotta see, this is turn towards point, but I think we can just use this as the direction sign. So, okay, so if the guy is in front of us here, I'm gonna set this to 1.0f, and if he's behind us, I'm gonna set that to -1, so it's gonna walk backwards if everything's correct. So, let's try this now. And let's pause the music as well. So I think we can load that save that we had before. Now, if we pop in here, and we try to cheese him. Okay. Is he walking backwards? Something's not quite right. What's going on here? He is walking backwards, but I guess he's just not getting close enough. Okay, let's see. Let's go into free camera and see what's happening. Sorry. Let's just unpause here and see what is going on. Oh, okay, so he does. Oh God, it just took him a while to get there. So I guess we would just move too fast to get. Oh, because it's. Okay, so now is he gonna walk backwards? He is walking backwards, but it's taking him a long time. So we need to. He's moving too slowly, I guess. He will actually get there, and yeah, he hits us perfectly. Interesting. Where's his music though? Maybe his music should be playing, I feel like. Yeah, I don't know why it's not triggering the music. Maybe there's something to do with the save file. I'll have to work on that at some other point. But we can get back to our script. We also need to set his animation differently when he's going backwards. So I'm gonna cut this out, and we are going to. So in here, we're going to set the animation to 0, but we need to play the animation backwards when he's walking backwards. So I need to just double check what the arguments are for the set animation function here. Set animation in scripting. Oh, we need to add a new... we need to add some more arguments to this. So we actually need to kill the game because we need to add more arguments to our function. So, so we have our transition length, and then we need to add these cyclical and link. Cyclical and multiplier. Float. So now we can simply add these arguments here, and then we will need to adjust the, we just need to add these. Ooh, I think I can just copy this. I think we can put default arguments in there. That should just work. Okay, cool. Now we're going to need to edit our script. How many lines of code have you written? Oh, God. I looked it up at one point. I have no idea. I would say at least 100,000. Like, probably more like 1 million. I don't know. I really don't know. Is it milliseconds here? No. Ooh. That's microseconds. Well, 200 microseconds is pretty fast. So I think we need to adjust the transition here. I forget how... Do I have a time? Ah, yes. So I'll do time get time millisecond. Oh, okay, cool. I do have a milliseconds. I also need to do that in a couple other places because I feel like I screwed up. There's also a thing here. Yeah, that's milliseconds. Okay, cool. So this is milliseconds. Then we need to set our cyclical, which is true because it's a walk animation, which is a cycle. This is brutal. What, just the number of lines of code that I have, or what? And then, I'll do my sign, which is -1. Okay, so now we can run that back. And then I think it should be good. Vulkan takes at least 20 to... most of my code is not graphics. None of this stuff is graphics. None of this stuff involves OpenGL or Vulkan or whatever it would, right? So I think you're probably going to end up with, like, I don't know, like 3,000 lines of Vulkan. Well, actually, probably more, because, like, I have my one render.cpp file, which is, like, 10,000 lines. So, I don't know, maybe you'll have, like, 20,000 lines for Vulkan. But most of that stuff is not OpenGL code. Like, I'm saying graphics is a much smaller part of a game engine than you might expect. There's a lot of other stuff going on. Oh. I think I know why I'm not getting music. I don't have the music turned up. That would make sense. Okay, so let's see if he walks backwards, if he reverses his direction. Oh, he missed me. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, so now he's actually doing a backwards walking animation, which is good. But it's taking him too long. Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, but most of the code is not like OpenGL specific stuff. Like a lot of my renderer code would get a lot of my stuff for my renderer would when I do the Vulkan port, a lot of it's not going to be changed. Like there's stuff for like batching meshes and things like that. That's all going to be the same, right? A lot of the shader stuff is going to be really similar too. all the culling stuff, that's going to be the same, right? So there's a lot of stuff that ports right over. So, like, most of the code is not OpenGL specific. And most of the Vulkan code is not going to be... Most of your code for a Vulkan engine is not going to be Vulkan specific either, right? You're just going to call into Vulkan functions when you actually need to do stuff, right? But anyway, let's see if we can make him walk a little bit faster. I think the problem is... So we have move towards point here. Is where we set his speed. The speed is the distance to the target. So I'm just thinking. So that's the same number here, right? It's been 4 months. I am still learning C++. You should do something, like a fun little project or something. It's like, you can't, like, as much as it is nice to just, like, go through tutorials and stuff, like, actually, oh, sorry, I didn't need to, I meant to hide my taskbar here just because I feel like it's taking up some space. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's, you can kind of, like, lose the point a little bit if you're not quite sure. Yeah, I mean, you just try to make like a simple like tic-tac-toe game or something like that. I don't know, like, or Tetris. Like, it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to do Vulkan. Like, use like some kind of 2D graphics library. There's some stuff in SDL, which is a good library, which I use as well, which you can do some 2D graphics with. That's quite simple. What was I gonna do? Direction. I think it might, yeah. Yes, okay, so I need to actually multiply direction sign into here again. I think that's the issue. Because our forward is now backwards. If you see what I mean. So now, let's save this. If we reload, I think he should walk a little bit faster. Okay, so. Ouch. Okay, yeah, that's way faster, see? He backs... Oh, shit. Oh, it might... Now you actually gotta dodge. Okay, this is... He's a lot more difficult now. You basically have to roll in order to... Okay, good. I don't have a weapon. You don't get benefits from tutorials. Yeah, I mean, whatever works for you. Like, there's different ways of doing it, but, like, yeah. This is kind of cool. He's actually much harder now. So, if anybody is playing this game and you're not rolling, no progress at all, that's why I don't even use AI. Well, I mean, AI is not that helpful, as we've discussed in the past. But, let's get our cutlass here. So, oh, shit. I think, oh, God. So, how? He's actually a force to be reckoned with now. Oh, okay, there we go. We got underneath him. Okay, he turns around. And what's he doing? Okay. He still needs to work, but I think we got some... so he's gonna kind of back up to... Okay. Well, he's walking into the rock, which is like a little bit not ideal. So we'll have to kind of like keep him in this area to prevent him from walking into shit. Because normally, like, the enemy pathfinding does that. But, I'm not sure if nice blog post on vertex skinning. I don't remember doing a blog post on that, but maybe they're talking about somebody else. Anyway, so we can't use the nav mesh, really? I mean, I don't know if we can. Just because, like, he's too big. The nav mesh is kind of designed with, like, smaller enemies in mind, so I don't think it's gonna be... I don't think it's gonna work. So we can take that out. So let's... Yeah. He is... I think he's kind of working now. He still needs, work, but I think we can move on to something else now. But let's just... Like, I don't know. I'm gonna keep fighting him. Let's see if I can actually beat him now that I made it. Oh, he blew that. Oh, frig. He's really hard now. Alright. Although he's doing damage to himself somehow? Okay, we also need to keep him inside this area. Ow! Okay. With that one change, I just made this boss way too hard. This is kind of... Like, this is why game design is so hard, you know? Like, it's like, you do a little thing, and then it makes it, like... I think maybe he needs more... He needs, like, a longer recovery. I think he needs a longer recovery when he's hitting the club. So, I'm gonna change this to be 3 seconds instead of 2 seconds. There's, like, this classic, like, talk, I think it's a GDC somewhere. It's, like, for, like, Halo 2 or something. Where they're talking about, like, they did all this work to, like, change the reload time on the sniper rifle for, like, 0.5 seconds to, like, 0.7 seconds. And then it, like, completely fixed the multiplayer. And it's, like... it's, like, yeah, it's kind of silly, like, how little changes like that can, like, really change things, right? Alright, so let's get Behemoth and let's reload his script again and see what happens. Okay, so now he's gonna wait through... Okay, there we go. We have a little bit more time now. Okay, so now we can actually hit him. Okay, 3 seconds might not even be enough. Okay, we gotta also stop him from walking up this cliff. And he killed us now. That's interesting. Alright. Well, let's see if we can... Oh, there's more shit I gotta show off that I haven't... Tutorials to me are like somebody who made a dish and that person gave it to me, eat it, but you don't know how it was cooked. Yeah, I can see that. There's another area I gotta show you guys. So if we go past Behemoth, we get into the wastes. And I'm gonna give ourselves the spyglass for a second. So, wait, where's the spyglass? Oh god, is it not? Whoopsies. Okay. So. We walk up here. We can see that there's something going on in front of the tower. You can see there's like smoke or something, alright? So previously, it was just kind of like a flat plane outside. But I added some stuff here. So, if we go and use our spyglass, we can see somebody's built some fortifications here. We got like a little battlefield here. We got some like palisade walls. And then these guys are still, like, coming in here. So the whole idea is, like, I want it to be, like, when you have your whole party and everything, and you approach the final tower, you have, like, an epic battle. So why don't we get our... Let's get our cutlass. Let's get our crew. So, I'm gonna... Actually, I'm gonna stop teleporting around. I'm gonna play the game for a bit. I'm gonna pick up some of these items here. We got a bomb. We're gonna need this to get our crew together. So, I'm gonna go down and we're gonna talk to Pierre, and he's gonna join us. So, let's go down. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to, 1 second, I just gotta... I forgot to post that I was actually live for some people. So, let me just quickly post that in my Discord. Because the stream was late. Okay, so anyway, let's go talk to Pierre. Yeah. So he's got his little hole that he's fallen into down here. And then shortly we're gonna hear the music that we made for him. I do still need to do more music work. Unfortunately, it seems like a lot of people don't watch the music streams, which is interesting. But, you know, whatever. Sometimes you gotta do stuff that not your entire audience is that big of a fan of, but, you know. So, yeah, we talked to Pierre here. He tells us he's been stuck in this hole and we gotta get him out. So, why don't you climb out? Okay, so, also, who are you? Pierre Pistolet, member of Batista's band of brutal buccaneers. Okay, cool. So, we gotta get him out of this hole, and how do we do that? We blow up this, little stone here. So we just throw that with T. And there we go. He's gonna run away. Or run up here, at least. And so, we can talk to him. He said he was gonna give us something, and he's given it to us. So, yeah, you can have one of his pistols. So we got this pistol here. And he gives us some ammunition as well. And he tells us we should reload it because. So I'm gonna go ahead and load the pistol right now. So that's gonna take us a second, but yeah. We gotta get our other guys who are over on other areas of the map. But they have. We are kind of doing this in weird order because normally you start on the other side of the map, but you know. We'll just get these guys. Alright, so we're almost loaded. It does take a long time to load a gun because we're being historically accurate here. It's gonna piss a lot of people off, I feel like, but I'm ready for it. Alright, so... Oh, also, if we want him to come with us, we actually have to talk to him. So, buddy. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna pretend that I know where his crew is, and he's gonna walk with me. So, we're gonna walk this way and put away my pistol, but I can bring it out when I need it. So let's get up here. Yeah, and so just for everybody, we're gonna go till 5 today because we started late. And I should also tell everybody, I'm actually not. I'm about to talk to people who are actually not watching right now, but a lot of people are watching these live streams in recorded form and in clips. Way more people than are actually watching it live. So this is a message to all you guys who are watching this later. You should tune in for the live stream. Come on, it's a ton of fun. You get to talk to me. We get to hang out, have a chat. Yeah, it's on every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern and on Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern. So if you've been watching the clips, but you want to tune in for a live stream, that's when you do it. Oh shit, we have a guy here. There we go. I shot him point blank. So let's get that. Oh, also Pierre's loading his gun. He was getting ready to attack. But yeah, like I was saying, if you're only watching the recorded ones, we're actually streaming live. You can check it out. Yep. Also, those of you who are not subscribed, you can do that. The clips are helpful. Like, a lot of people are watching them. Like, the last one I put out about C++, it's doing pretty well, so, I hope that continues. Alright, so we got somebody else up here, it looks like. So if we pull out our spyglass here, can we... There's somebody chilling over there. So why don't we go look... Check out who they are. And let's pick up some of these while we're here. Oh, jeez. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, that looks like a bug actually. So if no, that's not. It looked like a... Okay, I see. I should put like a delay or something. You saw your questions in the clips. Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot if you comment, if you post a lot in chat. Oh yeah, we got Carmen here. She happens to be Carmen Batista, the captain of Batista's band. Okay, so she's gonna tell us that actually. Carmen Batista, the terror of Tortuga. Also, we're hearing... This is something I gotta work on. We're hearing, Pierre's theme, because he's standing over there. But Carmen should have a theme, and I'm not sure... I guess the person you're talking to, their music should probably override whoever other's music is playing. Probably. Okay, so... Like, I don't know, there's probably gonna be some somewhat complicated priority to the music system. We're new on the piracy scene. I was hoping to claim a big prize so everyone would take notice. Being stuck on this island is exactly helping my reputation. Alright. Okay, so who was in your crew? Yusuf, Ramon, Pierre. You managed to dredge him up. Also Connor the cook. Of course, finally I can't forget about Jack. He's the ship's cat. Let me know if you find any more of them. Okay, bye. Oh, actually, I've seen more of your crew. Let's go. So now they're both going to follow us. Oh, they're going to defend us here. Carmen's going to at least. Oh, Pierre shot him with a gun. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, we're going to head back over this way. We see a campfire. That's probably, probably Connor. I mean, I know it's Connor because I put it there, but, you know. Pretending to be a fictional player, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, the coal is pretty decent. It's just like, you know, Coke or Pepsi without, except less genocide. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna talk to him. What are you doing on this fancy island? Okay. Oh yeah, he's gonna tell us about his omelets. So let's get the omelet first, because I think we could heal up a little bit. So I'm gonna get up here. And here are the eggs he mentioned. Oh, we shouldn't be using this spyglass right now. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. So we got our eggs. Ow, shit. We fell off. Pierre's just chilling there with his gun. I feel like he's supposed to put that away. What's his state right now? He's in idle. Anyway. Carmen's just taking a rest, but, alright. We're gonna take them all with us. So that's a lie, by the way, that we said, that we... that we know where the crew is, and draw the sword. Oh, actually, we're gonna put it away for now, but... We're gonna attack the big tower with our crew here. So they're all following us. We're gonna need to walk through the jungle first. Oh shit, I forgot to do the cooking. I just got the eggs. Anyway, we can do that later. We got a little nighttime here. Moon. Yeah, we're having some audio transitions. I really need to... I feel like if you're not in Pierre's hole, the music should only trigger when you talk to him. How many enemy types in the game? I don't know. There's probably like... I feel like there's probably like 5 or 6 if you count them all up. We'll go through a couple different ones on our way there, because we're going to bump into some... Oh, we got that fern that I forgot to delete. It's still at coordinate 000. By the way, that is the origin of the world, if you're wondering. That is coordinate 000, up where that fern is. That's floating. It's not supposed to be there. I just accidentally put it there and forgot to delete it. So, we need to cross this. So the way we do that is, we have to go this way is probably the shortest method. So we go back this way, then we can loop around here. I should probably put something over there so that it's more obvious that you can loop around. Yeah, something, because like the whole point of the gorge is to make you like get distracted and go do something else instead of running straight for the tower. But I need a place to get you distracted by over here. So. Oh, so there's these guys up here, but I'm going to skip them for now. Ooh, is there one of the crocodiles in here? No, I don't think so. But there's a crocodile down this way, so we're gonna go check out the crocodiles. Oh shit, here's a crocodile. So yeah, if you're wondering how many enemy types there are, here's one. Are my friends gonna help me? They are. Alright, Carmen, get him. Oh. Oh, they're not able to hit him because he's too short. Uh-oh. Okay, so NPCs seem to have trouble with short enemies. That's something I can deal with later, I hope. Oh, shit. I accidentally attacked Carmen. Now she's gonna... Something's going on. I just soft-locked the game. And then she killed me. I will have to fix that. So let's let our autosave. Where were we? We're over here? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna teleport these guys because I don't have time to do that. But so we wanted to attack this fort here. So let's go straight. We're in the battlefield. Sorry, let's get the other weapon. Here we go. Charge! Also, we need battlefield music. Oh. I feel like they should have come down to meet us, but... Where are they? Okay, there we go. Okay. Pierre shot him. Alright. Where are the rest of them? I feel like they should have been aggroed by that. I guess it was too far away. Okay, well, now they're getting aggroed. Pierre, thanks for the help. Ah! Okay. Oh shit, they're gonna get me. Where's my friends? Where's Carmen? Oh, okay, they're coming to help me. Yeah, here we're having the battle that we want. We should also add a couple of guys with swords here, I feel like. I mean, originally the purpose of this army was just to, like, stop players from going here too quickly. But now I actually have to make them, like, a gameplay element. Now that we have, like, a whole crew that we can use to fight with. Oh, shit, I need to heal. Do I have food? Do I have food? I guess I can eat the raw meat. Even though I'm gonna get, like, trichinosis, I guess. Anyway, let's get... Oh, yikes. Okay. Carmen, where are you at? Oh, she's coming. There we go. It's like she heard me. Okay, cool. Oh, looks like they've all been covered by the friendlies. Okay, so they're having their own little fight here while we're doing ours. Oh, shit, gotta roll. We also need some music. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Pierre. I wonder if Pierre can accidentally shoot me. He probably can, but... Alright, I'm gonna eat a habanero, even though it's only giving me 1 health. All the eggs, too. I should have brought more food. I should have cooked the eggs. Oh, I guess I could have cooked the eggs on that fire there. But, you know. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, there we go. Got him. Alright, have we dispatched all the, There's a couple more, maybe? Ah, there's one guy over here. Let's get him. There we go. This is some chaotic combat. Better late than never, you're here. Welcome. So yeah, the stream's actually going until 5 today because I started late because of the World Cup. Okay, so there's this guy who we're supposed to free, but I don't have a way to do that yet. But I can. There's a lot of fucking seagulls in here. I can get up here. Come with me. Oh, no, they missed the elevator. Oh! Uh-oh. It looks like he got his head stuck on here. He's gonna get... Okay. Oh, shit. I need some way to prevent that. Well, why did it autosave all the way back here? Anyway, there we go. There's the combat we're talking about. Let's see. what should we do now? There's a couple other things I should probably do, and I'm just kind of wondering what I should do on stream right now. Oh, there was a... Ah, shit, thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to, like, kind of work on how... I think it's a little bit better, because, like, it was, like, too dark at night before... We're not at the Sorcerer's Tower. I don't know where you got that idea. Something's going weird here. I'll have to track that bug down. Anyway, I'm gonna reload this, and then let's just do some landscape work, because I feel like there's more stuff I gotta fix. Because I said that I wanted to have something at the other side of that gorge. So why don't we work on that now? By the way, there's probably gonna be another update to the game. This coming week, like after Sunday. And so stay tuned for that if you're a member of the Discord server. And if you're not a member of the Discord server and you kind of want to play the game, maybe there'd be a link down below for that, for the Discord server, so you can join that. And don't forget to like and subscribe and wishlist the game on Steam as well, because that's also important. So, first of all, one thing I gotta fix is I screwed up the spyglass, I think. Yeah, it doesn't have a transform. So I'm gonna add a transform. Yeah, it's... Oh, we have to delete that fern as well. The spyglass is actually supposed to be right here. This is where Vinny flies to. So I'm just gonna plop that. Nope. Uh-oh. I had to plop the spyglass on top of there, where it's supposed to go. Oh, I need to give it the transform because the undo deleted that. Okay. Why does it not have a visual transform? Come on. Okay, there we go. Can we save? And then I also need to delete the fern that's floating. It's gonna be one of these. The one that is at location 000, which is probably gonna be the last one, which is this one right here. Oh, there's two of them. So let's just delete both of those. Those are not supposed to be there. Okay, so now we can save. I'm gonna reload the game again because I want to check what's going on with that spyglass. I think I must have saved while the spyglass was in my inventory or something. So where's the spyglass? Spyglass is here. But it's not rendering. Why is it not rendering? Oh, it has an attached item. That's not supposed to be there. So remove the attached item. So yeah, it must have saved while it was in my inventory or something. There we go. So let's save that. Okay, so next thing we need to do is we need to deal with that that area I was talking about with the that I wanted to fix on the gorge. Okay, so yeah, we have these new mahogany trees we worked on our previous stream, but let's go over here. I want to make it, I want to kind of connect these two halves here so that we can walk all the way around. Don't want to show that. So I'm going to go free camera. We're going to go into terrain mode, and then we're going to start flattening things over here. Actually, I have a cool idea. I'm going to make this like a big, I'm gonna go to the flatten brush here. I'm gonna increase the size and the strength. We're gonna kind of get everything to this more or less consistent level across all this here. But also, I kind of want to make it so that... I'll show you in a second. So, so now we should be able to walk on this. I'm going to change the brush to texture paint so that we can start painting on the rocks on the side of here. So it's kind of like a cliff. Although we have a palette clash here. I'm going to sample the palette. And then we can put these back. Okay, cool. So, one thing I also want to do is, I think it would be cool if like there was like a cutaway here and then there was like a rock thing bridge. Hey, Ping! Oh, it's Devin! It's Devin! Nice to see you. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we're just doing some work on the game. We're making, just doing some like terrain sculpting right now, but we're working on some boss battles before this, but yeah, it's just, here's the whole island here. So I'm gonna go back to, and I'm gonna go back to my flatten brush. I'm gonna make there be like a gap in here, and then there's like a rock over top of the bridge, so that's so I'm gonna go to lowest, and then that gets cut away like that, and then we'll take a. We'll take a rock. Oh, sorry. I gotta be in the prefab browser. I gotta fix my UI a little bit, but, you know, it's whatever. I will use rock, climbing rock 0. Yeah, there we go. And it'll just kind of like be like a bridge almost, I feel like. Where's the transform? Yeah. That's kind of my thinking here. Old roller coaster tycoon style park design. Yeah, kind of. I mean, like, I can't remember who said this, but like basically, like designing an open world game is like a lot like designing an amusement park. Yeah, I think it was some GDC doc or something, but like basically that's kind of the idea, right? Like, and then because like I want this to be like eroded, because like the way gorges work is like usually it exists because something like some water or something was like cutting away at this. Where is the... I hope I didn't just spawn at location 0 again. Climbing rock 4? Okay, there we go. So kind of rotate this guy in, and we'll complete the sort of formation here. Like that, kind of. And, oh, but there's a hole in the bottom, so we gotta move this guy. Just gonna move this whole thing over a little bit. Yeah, so we got like a... And then I'm gonna start smoothing this out. So back to terrain. And I'm gonna smooth. I'm gonna decrease my strength here. Yeah, just sort of... just to get around the edges here. So I'm gonna go back to the rock texture. Sort of like that. That's my plan here. And then you could kind of like cross this bridge, but I'm gonna keep this channel going because it's like water coming down from the mountains is kind of the thing I was thinking of. So I'm gonna go back to flatten. I've kind of like started to figure out how to use my own tools a little bit better, and so instead of doing like a subtract, I found that the flatten brush actually works better for cutting away. Because it kind of like, and if you have it set to like the reference level lowest, like it kind of makes everything. Do you have a stream schedule? Yes, I was mentioning that just a minute ago actually, but I stream every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, except for today. Today was at 3 because of the soccer game. But every Saturday other than today, I start at 2 p.m. Eastern. And on Thursdays, I start at 11 a.m. Eastern. And I usually stream for between 2 and 3 hours. Yeah. Today, I think it's going to be a 2-hour stream. So we'll be streaming until 5 o'clock. So I'm kind of just taking this channel that we cut away and bring it up the mountain like a sort of a stream or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's like eroded. I think that looks pretty cool. And then we'll walk over it and see what it's like. And then we're going to take our smooth brush and also kind of like clean it up. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got the little hut up there that, what's his name? That the explorer left a message in for you. So, yeah, I'm going to kind of like, it's going to come down like a little erosion channel here, right? Coming up from that. And then it kind of opens up into this big, like, big thing here. And, like, because what happens, like, on mountains is that, like, multiple sort of streams, like, join together and then they become, like, a big stream, which eventually becomes this big gorge here. It's like, it's like how you guys are going to be when you subscribe to my channel. It starts with a few of you, and then you combine, and then, like, there's, like, a ton of you. Exactly. And also, when you wishlist a game on Steam, you're like those little rivers. Yeah. So, I'm going to take my smooth brush now. I'm going to set the strength to be pretty low, and then I'm just going to start, like, kind of just making it a little bit more natural looking instead of like really harsh, you know. So also, in the bottom of our channel, we should, it should be grassy because it's like green, and on the sides it should be kind of like, and I can turn my strength way down, so it's just like a little bit. So the bottom is kind of green, and then as it goes up, it becomes, actually, instead of that texture, I'm gonna use this one here. So it's like a dirt mixed with greenery, kind of like that. Yeah. So on the bottom, it's like all this sorts of like sediments and stuff, like coming together, and then there's like just like all the dirt gets washed into these channels, and then little things start to grow in them, you know? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So that's kind of that. So let's check this out from eye level to see if that looks good. And I'm just gonna finish my texture painting here a little bit firstly. Oh, gotta get rid of that to make the make it so it doesn't clash. And then let's clean that up just a tiny bit. Okay, so let's save and then go to our camera here, and now we can walk along here. So we see there's something over here. We should put like a actually, this is probably going to distract us, which is exactly what I want. I want the player always to be distracted by random things. Okay, so this needs to be flattened because this is too steep here. I mean, we can walk up it, it's just like a little bit annoying. So the player might see that and be like, I don't know if I'm supposed to climb up this, right? So we'll take flatten, and we'll kind of also to average and increase the strength. Oh, little guy there. So also, this is... I'm gonna bring this guy up so that it matches that plant there. Add. And like, and then I'm gonna flatten the top of that. Add. Flatten. Nope, not flatten. There we go. Then I'm going to take the rock texture again. And, nope. Didn't mean to, I meant to pick a different palette. This is supposed to be this texture here. So, we go back to our rock texture. We put the rock texture along here. Just to kind of guide you to say that, like, hey, this is the place that is walkable. And then we'll go back to our flatten, just to make sure that it's nice and flat. It's a good level, so that we can walk on it. So very clearly an intentional path. Right? So, yeah, also I'm going to go back to texture paint. I'm going to put a tiny bit of this path texture in there just so that it's like, hey, you know, is this a path that I can walk on? Yes, yes it is. Yeah, just lightly in there, and then we'll. But this is obviously the main path here. Ooh, I'm supposed to sample that palette and put that in here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So this is clearly the main path, and then we have a branching side path here. So I'm gonna save. And let's go down here. Oh, shit. Yeah. So now we can cross the gorge up here. But if we cross the gorge here, we're going to see that we're going to run into something a little bit more interesting than if we had just run straight for the tower. Also, this needs to be sloped so that we can actually walk up it. So I'm going to take my texture, my flattened gradient brush this time. I'm going to increase the size, increase the strength. And now, actually I'm going to go lowest here. So now it's going to like sort of do a nice easy slope. So now we just kind of walk up here. Have you ever made a water simulation in the game? I thought about it. Well, I mean, depends on what you mean by water simulation. Technically, we have some, like, very basic water simulation stuff in the game. Like, not in terms of, like, erosion, but, like, I'll show you in a second. We have tides. We have tides, and we have, buoyancy and stuff like that. But we don't have, like, water, like, full-on, like, fluid dynamics or anything like that. So, anyway, I'm just going to save what we just did. So if we walk up here. Well, didn't. Yeah, let's just put a rock there. Why the hell not? Extra rocks never hurt anybody. Okay, so save that. So we walk up here. We can see that there's some cliffs up here, which the people who played the game really early will remember these. But we also have this little pond here, which might be... Oh, and there's a... let's pick up this spear here. There is a crocodile in it. But you can see that we can swim around and we can float. But also, physics objects can also float in it. So if we... we're having a little bit of issues with the reflection. But, so if we push this log in here, it's gonna float. Can we get the log in? Come on. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Get in there. I need better controls for, like, interacting with physics objects. Because right now you can just like, aha, there we go. Oh, crocodile's in there. It's gonna... Ah, die. Die, crocodile. Oh yeah, the spear is really fast. It's not doing him much damage, but oh, there's another weapon here I can use that's gonna be a little bit more effective. Okay, yeah, you can see the this thing is floating now. So there is that, but there's not like a whole fluid sim or anything like that. But I can stand on it and it's floating. Okay, let's get rid of you. Die. Okay, so that guy's dead. But we can have a little bit of fun with this now. So we can see we can jump on it. No, and we fall off when we try to climb onto it. Yeah. Yeah, also, if we go into the ocean, the tide changes with, So, if I can show you here, this is another kind of fun water thing. If we go here, I'm gonna change the, I'm gonna go to the time of day thing, just to demonstrate the tide. And then if we type in, instead of 1440, which is 24 minutes, we're gonna put 30 seconds. So now, look, the tide went up, and it's gonna, if you watch it as the sun goes through the thing, look, the tide is going up and down, which I think is pretty cool. So that actually does happen in the game, but it's too slow to actually see happening, but it is happening. So that's basically the extent of all the water simulation stuff that I have in the game. But why don't we reset and continue working on some terrain stuff? So we were working over here. Up in this area. And we came from down here. So we have this like sort of bridge that works. Let's put something fun to climb over here. Always good to have climbing stuff. So I'm gonna duplicate this rock. Put it over here. And then we'll do something to climb on. Like a, I don't know, we'll put some item on the top. So, put that guy in. And put another rock down here. Why is that one not spawning? Okay, there we go. So that, I think we can climb on. And then we'll just put a couple here just to make it like a little bit more of a interesting formation here. Okay, so save that. Let's try climbing on that. Yeah. So if we jump up, actually it's perfect height. Oh, and then we can't get up to that one. So maybe we can make it a little bit more interesting. A little bit more interesting of a platforming thing. We will have another rock. Where we have to jump across or something and then jump back. So I'm going to rotate that. And put it just like a little bit above. So now, if I say that, now we have to jump here, get up, and now we can get up here. You switched to Debian. What were you using before? Windows? I am a big Arch Linux guy. I use Arch, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. So I used to use Debian a long time ago. Not as, I mean, I used it as an everyday driver, like a daily driver, like a long time ago. This was back when Linux was a lot worse. You were using Arch. Nah, you gotta go back to Arch, man. Arch is where it's at. Anyway. Yeah, like my experience with Debian was not super positive back in the day, but I don't know, maybe it's better now. Okay, so, and then let's put another one of these up here, just to, like, kind of top it all off. Like, so it's a more plausible rock formation. Cool. And then let's put a couple of these smaller ones back in here. Just like in case you fall off, I guess. Yeah. Ever since I added these climbing, like these kind of blocks to the game, it's actually way easier to like build climbable things, which I think is cool. Also, I feel like this is going to be a little bit more interesting if it's tilted a bit. $5, let's say, or close to 5. Not exact. Okay. And then let's... Yeah. So the whole idea is, I guess, you do this one, you kind of jump across to this one, little leap of faith here, and then you can either climb up here and then walk over, or you could jump back to this one. And then I will put a little shiny piece of 8 or something. Piece of 8. Just like glinting off the corner, so like maybe you can kind of see it. Not in a chest, just kind of like floating there. Because I have noticed that like people are not getting the money that they need in the game. Like there's not that many uses for money, but people are like not finding enough of it. So I think, and also this is close enough to the edge that you should be able to see the glimmer. I'm reading plenty of books for game development. They teach me based on either Ubuntu or Debian. They prefer... okay, so this is what I'm going to say. You should not be reading a game design book that is specific to Linux. Because many, like... I want to also reinforce where I'm coming from. I use Linux, but I'm not a Linux person. I use Linux because Windows is ass. Windows used to be good. I used to use Windows, and I used to love Windows. And I still love Windows, old Windows. The reason I use Linux is because modern Windows is ass. But the people who like have been using Linux for like anyway, Linux historically has not been a great platform for games. It's a lot better now. But like I wouldn't read any kind of, like, I would try to stay away from any kind of game design book that's, like, specific to a specific platform, right? Because platforms change throughout history, right? Like, I mean, I changed. I used to use Windows all the time. Oh, they prefer... Okay, I see. Okay, so they do cover other platforms. Yeah. I would just be like... It would seem like it's a very niche game dev book that only covers Linux. You know what I mean? But yeah, ideally, most of that stuff should be... Alright. Yeah, so there we go. So if we go to the bottom, can we see that little glimmer? Yeah. Just to catch the eye of the player, so that they think, oh, maybe there's something up there I can grab. Yeah, we can see it from way out here. Yeah. So I'm going to try to put more things like that around. Just to kind of, like, hint players, hey, you should climb up things, see what's up there, you know? And then I'm going to flatten this so that this is more of, like, a pathway. I mean, I don't know. Like, I found that this is one of the frustrations I had with both Ubuntu and Debian, is that while there's a lot of packages for them, they're very slow at updating them. And you can't easily get packages that are not available on the repository, right? So I found that Arch being sort of like a rolling release thing, has all the up-to-date stuff that you would ever want. But it's like, you should be able to game dev on Arch. Like, that's what I'm doing. So I would say it's not really your only option. But I'm just going to flatten this. And then I'm going to put in a little bit of texture paint. But, like, ultimately, like, the platform doesn't matter that much. As long as it's a platform that's not, like, so frustrating you can't get any work done. Which is, the authors say stay away from bleeding edge technology. I have a nuanced take on that. Which is basically, like, I feel like you should use new technology, which is good, especially new compilers and everything, right? Like, yeah, actually, this is a good point. Like, you're learning C++, right? I don't know what version of Clang or whatever is available on Ubuntu, but I think you should be moving to the latest version of C++ that you can possibly get. Like I remember, like, Debian and Ubuntu had, like, old compilers on there for, like, a long time. And, like, you know, it's like, there's no reason to be using an old compiler. Like, they're very stable. You can use the most recent version. Anyway. Personally, I liked the way that Windows had things. This is actually one of my big complaints about Linux. Is, like, I liked how Windows had things so that you could just download whatever version you wanted of a program and install that version. You didn't have to go through whatever was on their repo, right? You could just install, like, a binary. Like, have people ever heard of a binary? Like people could provide them, and then you could download them, and you could pick the one that you wanted. Anyway, just my little gripe. Like, Linux still hasn't had that figured out. Yeah, I'm not sure what's in... I'd have to look up the numbers, but anyway. I think you should not stay away from bleeding edge technology as, like, a matter of course. Like, you need to, like, kind of figure out... I think when people say, like, oh, you should stay away from bleeding edge technology, and I'm like, this is me as a guy who is, like, a super techno-Luddite. Like, I'm, like, when it comes to, like, AI, for example, I fucking hate AI, and I have a whole video about that. You can watch that if you want. But, like, basically, like, you should kind of understand the good parts and bad parts about technology and make your decisions based on that, as opposed to just because it's new. You know what I mean? Or because it's old. Right? So, like, you should be pragmatic about things. It's not like whether something's new or old isn't really a value judgment on is it good, right? So, yeah, I encourage you to, like, make your own judgments about that kind of stuff. right? Because you're gonna get a lot of dogma, right? On either way, on either direction. Yeah, that's a pretty old version. If we're on Clang 23 now, yeah. So anyway, where are we at? Let's save that. So yeah, we kind of got this area here. Let's look at the map. What does this look like on this map? So we'll have only revealed this area because we walked through here, but I'm kind of wondering, should I put paths on the map, or should you kind of have to discover them? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna just flatten this out. But yeah, this was a very early area that I worked on. You can see it in some of the old videos when I used to be making devlogs. If people are wondering why I don't do devlogs anymore, it's because they're too takes a lot of effort to make a devlog. It takes a lot of effort to make a devlog, so I found it was easier just to kind of like stream what I was doing, because then I could kind of have like a flowing, like, stream of consciousness kind of stuff. And then I can like edit that into clips later if people want to see, like, if people don't want to watch the stream. But yeah. Well, yeah, I'm glad you're serious about my suggestions. Yeah. But once again, you don't have to listen to everything I say either, you know? I'm just a guy. I happen to think I'm right about a lot of stuff, but that's up to you to figure that out. I mean, obviously, I think I'm right about a lot of stuff, otherwise I wouldn't hold the opinion. So yeah, yeah, I think that's probably flat enough. So let's save this. Yeah. Well, the issue is that, like, some of the old shit in C++ is really bad. Like, I think it was, like, literally only in C++ 23 that they added, like, standard print to the language. Which is, like, especially for beginners. Like, that's, like, you get caught up in, like, where's print? Where's my print function? And then, like, they're like, oh, it's not print, it's cout. And you have to do this thing, and, like, why am I using the bit shift operators to, like, print a thing to the screen? Why is it not a function? And it kind of messes with people's heads when they're just starting to learn the language. Like, this is just standard print as an example, but I think that was only added in C++ 23. So, like, if you're not using C++ 23, you don't even have a print function. Which is, so, like, that's why I was saying, like, I think beginners should learn with the latest version of the language, because... Yeah, C++ 20. That's true. But I said 23. And we're having 26 should be out. I mean, technically, I think C++ 26 is technically out already, but, like, nobody's fucking using C++ 26. Like, I don't even think the compilers support it. But, like, literally, when the compilers support C++ 26, I will be switching to C++ 26. Because, like, every time I have moved C++ versions, I have always had a better time. They do add some stupid shit sometimes, but you can usually just ignore that. And the good shit that they add is usually more than makes up for the weird shit that they add that makes no sense, you know? Yeah, so let's climb up here. Yeah. Yeah, so personally, I think you should learn 23, but, you know, if you wanna stick to 20, that's up to you. But yeah, 23 has, like, a ton of, like, quality of life features that I think are really great for beginners too. Like especially in the standard library. Yeah, a little bit of 23. All right. But yeah, I hope you know I'm gonna clip this. Like, should I use C++ 20 or 23? That's gonna be a question a lot of people are gonna ask, and that's gonna be a YouTube video. What am I doing? Okay. Wait, did I think I don't have anything in my inventory, do I? Yeah, so I think I can save the game. And we can reset. So what are we doing now? We did some boss fight stuff. We did some terrain. We looked at the combat. Sort of a potpourri of streams today. A lot of different stuff. There's some other areas that need work. Like, what's this? There's kind of like a blank spot here, so that could possibly need some tweaking. Yeah. So, there's no audio. I'm gonna... Oh, or we could do some Blender stuff. Let's see, are there any models I need to work on? I'm gonna go through my models folder and we're gonna take a look. So I'm gonna turn on the music here. I don't think there's a new model we need to start, but we might tweak a existing model. So, I'm gonna put on the music here. I have crashes I cannot figure out because I am new. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just gonna happen with Linux, though. Like, Linux is like, yeah. Although, I have to say, with Arch, I've been pretty good here with crashes. Although, except when I drink anything from Taiwan, then they come get me. It's true, actually, by the way. You can look up the last couple times my stream crashed. I was drinking a drink from Taiwan, so that's the thing. What are my dependencies? Not a lot of them. I mean, there's some, but like, so we got AngelScript here, which I'm using. We got the Bullet physics engine. Although I kind of forked that, and I had to have my own version of that. We have the classic IMGUI for our editor UI. We got OpenGL. We got SoLoud for audio. Then we got like a couple like minor things, like little oh, and NTT and ENTT, that for the ECS entity component system. And then other than that, like not a heck of a lot. There's like a lot of stuff that's just self-made, because that's the whole point of making your own engine. You can do whatever you want. So, like I was saying, I'm gonna look at our models folder and see if there's anything that needs some work. We got food, we got the guava. That could probably use some work, but I don't really know what I want to do with that. Ooh, we're working on that. Let's see if we can take the cat, because, like, I've been talking about doing some, like, fur stuff. Like, oh, I meant to just hide the whole skeleton. Because if we look at my other, hairy animal, we got our, javelina. We look at the javelina. I tried to do fur with, like, sort of alpha transparency here, and I don't think it looks all that great. C plus 29? We're in the future. Yeah. Yeah, C plus 26 is definitely not ready for human consumption yet. Or anybody's consumption. Like a javelina. So what was I gonna say? I need to try some different methods of doing fur. So, I was thinking, like, maybe something more stylized, like, I don't know, like, kind of like in Breath of the Wild, for example, like the kind of stylized hair thing where we just have like triangles. Like, I don't think I can really like, yeah, oh, thank you. I don't think I can really pull off like the like realistic, sort of hair thing. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to do these like, this sort of, triangular hair thing like they have here. Lexical order for land was 3, 1. Anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and let's get our high poly version. So we have a high poly version and a low poly version that we have over here. I'm gonna work on the high poly version and then we're gonna start bringing it down. So basically kind of like around the edge of the face. Where's my reference cat? Oh, I probably don't have the image anymore. Oh, wait, here it is. Here's the guy. So, we got this guy here. He's got some kind of, like, fur around here. So, I'm gonna try to do, like, a... Go into edit mode here. This is with a subdivision modifier, as you can see. I'm gonna try to, like, around his cheek, kind of have, like, some sticky outy bits. Let's try that. I'm just gonna cut into here, and then we're gonna pull it out. You kind of see what I'm saying here? This is not obviously done, but... And then I'm gonna cut... Oh, I should have done that before I pulled it out, actually. So, I'm gonna kind of cut into here. So, we can take these two bits and start pulling them out. And this is kind of my idea, that we pull out like that, and then that adds like some sort of more interesting shapes. So I'm gonna subdivide these. So edges, subdivide, and then that will give us a little bit more control. Also, I think we need to... Oh, not Shift E. Yeah. I'm also going to get rid of that seam. And then we're going to put the seam around here instead. Mark seam. So they should be kind of like... The idea is these sort of lines are supposed to be kind of parallel to the cat, like, or they're gonna go this way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then we can pull these out. I'm gonna go here. I mean, it's kind of working. I think, how many other... Like, I don't really know how to do this art style is the thing, so I think I need to look up some references. Stylized cat 3D model. Let's see. How do people do it? I'm not looking like that. Like, I'm looking for... Okay, this is kind of interesting. So, that's got some of that. This... How do people do it? Do they have cats in Breath of the Wild? Let's see. How would they do it? Doesn't look like they do. I don't remember seeing any of them. Okay, let's see. Stylized fur. Interesting. Ah! So this is using ZBrush, but, you know, we can just look at the kind of look. So, it's kind of got the same thing that we were doing here. So I think we're on the right track. We just need kind of more layers in here, right? And then we can kind of like hopefully work that in. Also, I feel like if we yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then once we paint in there, it's also gonna look different, but like, so I think we need to pull in like another level around the underneath this. So we'll do our cuts like we did before. Also, we should like offset it to be like a I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the topology. I have used Windows for 10 plus years. I have used it for a really long time as well. Probably like 30 years, to be honest, which is my entire life. So, let's cut in here. Then we'll have one over here, one over here. So, cut in there. Cut in there. All right. How's this working? I guess we need more cuts. So here's one here. That's gonna, I'm gonna turn off the sub-D for a second. Because my topology's getting really freaky here. You know what? It almost looks better without the sub-D modifier. Oh, because it's not sharp. That's why. So, if I turn that back on, and then I take this, and then I grab this whole edge here. Let's try this 1 second. Oh, yeah, that's starting to do it. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. It does have a little discoloration, so I think what I need to... I'll deal with that later. Like, because I guess if I just increase the... Yeah, if I just increase the number of subdivisions, it does fix it. Debian's minimum RAM requirement is 512 megabyte of RAM. I mean, I know, but that's kind of like irrelevant, because like I've installed Arch on some like really low power systems, and like, you know, just using like the desktop is fine, but like then you actually start having to like run programs like Blender, for example, and you know, your operating system might be fine with 512 megabytes of RAM, but Blender will not be. And neither will most of the things that I use on a regular basis. So it's like, it's kind of academic, you know what I mean? But I would suspect Debian and Arch probably have similar system requirements. But, like, I'm not here to, like, fight about the two. I'm, like, you know, they're both, you know, fine, I guess. Like, okay, so I'm gonna bring that guy in there. And then we're gonna do that same thing where we kind of, like, subdivided it. This is a test, right? This is all committed to Git, so I won't lose anything if this doesn't work well. Anyway. Oh, actually, shit, it's almost 5 o'clock. Let's go back to what we're doing. I'm just gonna do a couple more cuts in here, and then we're gonna get back to the game, and then finish the stream. Okay. So, I'm gonna do that same thing that I was doing before, right? Shift E. I'm not sure if I like the look of it. Yeah, we'll... I think, actually, if I set the crease there to 0... Let's see if I should set the crease here to 0, too. Actually, I kind of like that. So, I creased these two edges, but not those. That's good. So, now I'm going to sort of work with my... I'm going to go to slide here. Also, I should cut into here. And then we can pull that out and make another little hair. I don't know. It's kind of an idea. I don't know if this is going to work ultimately, but like, it is the end of stream, so I do need to get back to, so let's finish this. Just going to save that. Let's get back to the game. And then, we'll wrap up. I tested both. They're the same. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you're going to find a big difference between Linux distributions in terms of RAM. Like, it is nice that they use less RAM than Windows. But you still do need a lot of RAM to, like, actually use any kind of computer. Because, you know, it's just kind of the way it works. But we are in here. Why don't we just look down upon our glorious island from up top, and while I give you the rant about the fact that you gotta like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a great stream. If you guys are interested in playing the game, Discord server down below, you can join that. You know, be cool. Also, this is my only job. I spend all of my days working on this game and making free content for you guys. And it's completely optional. But if you want to help support me financially, there is a link to my Ko-Fi down below where you can give me a small donation, sort of $2, $5, or $10. And if you do that, you will get a special role on the Discord, and I will also read whatever message you put in there live on stream. And finally, do not forget to wishlist the game on Steam, because that helps Steam know that you like to that you like this kind of game and you want to see more of it. And also, if you subscribe on YouTube, YouTube will know that you like this kind of content and you want to see more of it. So, thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys next time. My next stream will be on Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, tune in then. I will see you guys then. With that,